Kevin was granted supernatural powers by a demon. In an instant, the man in his 70s became 50 years younger, transforming into someone who looked like he was in his 20s. Not only did his strength increase without limits, but his jumping ability also became extraordinary. He could effortlessly leap hundreds of feet. He even gained the power to heal. For instance, a man named Jack had been paralyzed from the waist down for 10 years. Kevin simply placed his hand on Jack's legs, and within seconds, the withered limbs visibly returned to normal. When Kevin lifted his hand, Jack miraculously stood up, leaving everyone around them in awe. At that moment, David stepped forward and took off his shirt, revealing the scars from old burns across his body. Kevin didn't hesitate. He placed his hand on David, and once again, a miracle occurred. The burned skin quickly healed and returned to normal. The crowd was stunned once more, and their belief in Kevin as a godlike figure only grew stronger. But what they didn't know was that Kevin's powers came at a cost. His abilities weren't permanent. Every time he exhausted his powers, he would revert to his 70-year-old form. To recover, he had to absorb the life force of others, causing them to age decades in just seconds. Kevin had been desperately searching for a way to fix this flaw. What he didn't realize, however, was that he wasn't the only one granted powers by the demon. There were others, each with different abilities, and some even stronger than Kevin's. Unlike him, they didn't hide their powers. It wasn't long before Kevin discovered the existence of these other superpowered individuals. That's when he made a decision: he would hunt them down. If he could absorb the life force of other superpowered individuals, he might be able to permanently eliminate the downside of his own abilities once and for all.